Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatimidandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadate Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guror Sri Utapada Kamalam Sri Guror Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakhanvitamscha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namaya Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Paschatyatishatarine He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Jayatam Surato Pango Maumandamatirgati Masarvasya Padam Bhojau Radha Madara Mohano Devya Vrindaranya Kalpadramadaha Srimad Ratnagara Simhasanasto Srimad Radha Srila Govinda Devo Preshtha Lebi Sevya Mano Smarami Sriman Rasarasaram Bhevam Shri Vatatatastitha Karshan Venu Swaner Gopi Gopi Nadas Riyastunaha Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratvishe Namaha Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhaktarupa Swarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktakyam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasade Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So in this way we now will come to second story of today. Though this is a story of a great hero and is a story of a great celebrity king, and the story of King Bharata, Bharat Maharaj. Not that Vaishnava, the great Mahabhagavata. Here we have another Bharata who comes in this dynasty and who is very, very powerful. That we are going to see, and still people, we see that so many so many parents, they put the name Bharat. So they don't know, they have only one thing in mind. They don't refer to Bharat of Rishabdev. Oh, Rishabdev's son was Bharat. Bharat Maharaj is a pure devotee of Krishna. So that is not there in their mind. But all the Indians or many people, they have one Bharat in mind. A boy fighting or playing with lions. So they always see a nice story that a boy in the forest was playing with lions. Oh, is Bharat. That is Shakuntala and Dushyant. So they said, so they wanted to see their son or child like that powerful, who is playing with lions. That's why they want to put name Bharat. So why this Bharat Maharaj was so great, where from he has come, how he is connected to our Krishna story, we'll hear beautiful. So we have seen the first story, very interesting, and please remember that the Yayati Maharaj is very important personality. So he got 5 sons, 2 sons from Devyani and 3 sons from Sharmishta. And the Devyani sons are Yadu and Turvasa, and Sharmishta's sons are Druhyu, Anu and Puru. So Puru has become the forefather of the Pandus, and Yadu has become, that's why they are called Yadavas. So all the Krishna and Rama also known as Yadavas. So here we'll see the nice story, how it's coming out. As I just now discussed, the Yayati Maharaj gave birth from the Brahmin wife Yadu and Durvasu, and from the wife of a royal family, Sharmisha, Druhyu, Anu and Puru. And from the Yadu, the Yadu dynasty came, and from Puru, the Puru Vamsha came, and the Pandavas belonged to this Puru Vamsha. And Pandavas' descendant is Parikshit Maharaj, and Parikshit Maharaj was told by Shukdev Goswami that in this Puru Vamsha there are so many Brahmarshis came, there are so many Rajarshis came, they are all powerful. So there are so many Rajarshis also came, there are Brahmarshis also came, that's why this Puru Vamsha is powerful, and Shukdev Goswami is giving confidence to Parikshit Maharaj, who was about to die. So in this Puru Vamsha, Janamejaya was born. So this Janamajaya's son is Prajinvana, his son is Pravira, and his son is Manasyu, and his son is Charupada. In this way, the lineage continued. In that, one person was born, that is called Rebhi. The person Rebhi is born, and his son's name is Dushyanta. So these earlier names are not known, but most of the people they know Dushyanta, Raja Dushyant. So this Raja Dushyant, one day he went to forest, and he just while he was moving, he saw one beautiful young girl just moving there near a hermitage. He was very much attracted to that beautiful girl, and he entered into the hermitage. Nobody appeared to be around, and she is alone. And he went and asked her, "Oh, my dear girl, you appear very, very beautiful. May I know what is your name? Whom do you belong? Why you are staying here? Are you alone?" And he started saying that, "You appear to me as a Kshatriya girl, because I belong to Puru family, very powerful Puru family. There is no question of my mind telling something wrong. I will not be attracted to some other Varna. You must be a Kshatriya girl. That's why my mind is getting attracted to it. Because since I belong to this Puru Vamsha, there is no chance that my mind gets attracted towards some sense enjoyment which is not religious. So since my mind is saying that getting attracted, so it must be, everything should be okay." And at the time, by hearing the Dushyanta's sweet words, is because they appear to be very strong, very beautiful, very opulent, and the girl started saying that I am the daughter of Vishwamitra. So Vishwamitra, we know, by birth is a Kshatriya. Yesterday, one of the stories we discussed. He is the daughter. He is the son of Gadhi, Maharaj Gadhi. But because Gadhi Maharaj's wife ate the charu, which is actually decided for to produce a Brahman. So the boy was born to Gadhi Maharaj, though he is a Kshatriya, finally he turned out to be a Brahmarshi. So basically he is a Kshatriya. So here Puru Maharaj, this Puru dynasty, the Dushyanta, what he said is correct. So he said that I am a daughter of Vishwamitra, and my mother name is Menaka, and she left me and she went away to the heavenly planets. I am brought up by Kanva Rishi. So please come here, sit here, you can eat food here, you can stay here. She mentioned like that. So she expressed her desire to really marry him. Stay here means, who will say stay here means unless you marry me, you cannot stay. You are not going to stay here. So she has indicated that come here, take food, go away. She did not say you come here, take food, and stay here. So in that way, when Dushyanta heard this beautiful words of a beautiful girl, then he said, "Oh, means you are a Kshatriya girl. That's why my mind is attracted." So, and you are whatever the hospitality that you are expecting or really showing are just befitting a Rachakanya. And this Rachakanya's nature is to select their husband. So in that way he is also hinted that you can select me. In that way they both got attracted, and finally they decided to get married. So Dushyanta, who is well versed with the scriptures, he knows how to arrange for quick marriage. So he married her in the Gandharva Vidhi. Gandharva Vidhi means simply exchanging garlands. Simply exchanging garlands, he accepted her because that is Kshatriya Kanya can accept her choice. That is called Swayamvara. That is by herself she is selecting her husband. So that is fully fitting, befitting her nature. And that night Dushyanta stayed back in the hermitage, and he is a very powerful king, and she has given the seed into the womb of Shakuntala, and in the morning he left to his kingdom. So after some time a powerful boy was born to Shakuntala, and his name was given Bharat, and he is born out of Lord Srihari's Amshamsha. It's called Kala, that is Vibhuti. Because he is born of the Supreme Lord's Vibhuti, he has become very powerful. He used to really play with big lions. The boy was very small, 3 years and 4 years, 5 years old boy, and he used to play with lions and control them. He has become such a powerful, because he is Srihari Amshamsha. Not ordinary person can really do that. That's why, because Bharata was so powerful, and all people really get attracted towards the name Bharat, and they want to put the name. And when the boy become a little older, means not too much older, 4 or 5 years, by the blessing of Kadva Muni, Shakuntala went to Dushyanta Maharaj and introduced that, my dear king, we came, he is your son. But Dushyanta Maharaj did not accept them because of fear of the society, because he did not mention to that actually he married a girl at the forest, etc. He did not inform anyone. Suddenly if somebody is coming and saying that oh, king did like this, so he did not accept, and he just showed that he is not aware of the whole thing. When he expressed that there was a divine voice, I said that, my dear Dushyant, whatever the Shakuntala is saying is correct. She is your wife and this boy is your son. So it is actually the son belongs to father. It is not actually son doesn't belongs to the mother. It belongs to father, because she is only Kshetra. The Bija is only father. So the son should belong to father. So she has come to give whatever things belong to you. So this Bharata belongs to you. So accept both mother and father. The message has come. Then everybody came to know that it is a divine voice, and everybody accepted, and Dushyanta also accepted both Shakuntala and Bharat. So because now after Dushyanta, this powerful Bharata has become the king. And that's why the son is very important in even in the regular life. That's called the child who actually delivers parents from a hell called Put Namaka hell. Since the son delivers the parents, especially father from a hell which is called Put, that's called Punnama Naraka. So that's why they want a Putra, means that's why Putra. That's why they call Putra, because he is going to really deliver from a hell called Put. This hell called Put, that's why it's called Putra. And he is essentially to deliver the father. That's why Putro Nayati Naradeva Yamakshayat. So basically the son is going to deliver father. How about mother? But it is not mentioned in scripture. Putro nayati mataram. It is not mentioned. Putra is basically essentially to deliver the mother. It is not mentioned. The father. But the responsibility of mother means a wife, to follow the father. When she is following, automatically she is delivered. When the son delivers the father, mother is also automatically delivered. Not that he has to specifically work. After Dushyanta left from this planet, the Bharata became the king. And he, as we discussed, he is a Srihari Amshamsha. So he is a Vibhuti of, and that's why he used to have the Chinha of Chakra on his right hand, and also used to have the Chinha, that is sign of the Padma on his feet. And he is so powerful that on the banks of Ganges, he did 75 Ashwamedha Yajna. And the banks of Yamuna, he did 78 Ashwamedha Yajna. He became so powerful. He has become so powerful, and he became so powerful and famous that in all yajnas he has given unlimited number of cows and wealth to Brahmanas, and everybody become very, very happy with Bharat Maharaja, Raja Bharat. And but anyway, such type of yajnas are not possible in the one should not really come to jump, oh, we also should do that type of yajna. But the best yajna given to all of us is Nama Sankirtana yajna. Even in Bhagavatam also mentioned Nama Sankirtana yajna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. However, this yajna is incomplete if people don't dance. This is a warning. If you just simply sit, it becomes only some bhajan, but the fullness comes when you actually dance, chant, dance, and then take prasadam. So that is the simple process given by, and that is process given, and that is the process of worshipping the Supreme Lord in this Kali Yuga. So, and for conducting these wonderful Ashwamedha Yajnas, Raja Bharat has actually has captured some 3,300 horses, which made all the kings at the time was stunned. Oh my God, so much powerful, and he has excelled in the power of even demigods. Demigods also become lusterless in front of Bharat Maharaj. He has become so much, and then afterwards he has conducted a special yajna that is called Mashnara. He has conducted a yajna called Mashnara, and in that he has after conducting yajna, he has donated 14 lakhs of elephants, which are dark black in color and sparkling white tusks. Like 14 lakhs of elephants are covered with wonderful clothes, and they are decorated with wonderful ornaments. He has given donation. So, and also he has seen that everywhere he has controlled the Kirata, Huna, Yavana, Paundra, Kankula, Khashla, Shakula, and all the people who are against the Brahminical culture, just controlled everybody. He just controlled everybody. And at that prior to Bharata, at that time, there are so many Danavas. They defeated the Devatas, and they took away the wives and daughters of Devatas into Rasatala. And Bharata went all the way to Rasatala and really killed those demons and brought back the daughters and wives of Devatas. In this way, he has 27,000 years he has ruled, and he became very, very powerful. That's why everybody likes Bharata Maharaj. So this Bharata Maharaj is different, and the first Bharata Maharaj is a pure devotee of Krishna, and here Bharata Maharaj is Amshamsha of Krishna. That is different. That is called Vibhuti. So this Raja Bharat had three wives. They all belong to Vidarbha. Vidarbha means our Maharashtrian region. So they are all daughters of Vidarbha. So however, what so happened is, when they delivered all the godchildren, and when they delivered, they don't appear to be very strong. They don't appear to be befitting, similar to Bharat, because anybody would believe that Bharata Maharaja is very such strong and powerful all over the world, so his children also would be similar. But all the three wives, they delivered some sons who doesn't appear to be similar to Bharata. They felt that Bharata will become suspicious. They gave poison to all the children and killed them. So Bharata now became childless, and there was no progeny. Bharata was confused. Then he immediately, out of concern, he conducted for the sake of sons, he conducted a Marusoma. One yajna he conducted, Marusoma. In that Marusoma yajna, Maruta is one type of gods. They were very much pleased by the Marusoma yajna, because they know that why the Bharat Maharaj was conducting this yajna, because he wants the progeny. So Marusoma yajna, then the Maruta, they gave Bharadvaja as a son. Okay, don't worry, Bharat, there is a great personality is there, he is with us, so please take him as son. So Bharata accepted Bharadvaja as the son, and his life continued. So this Bharadvaja, then the story continues. The Bharadvaja is known as Vitada, is also known as Vitada, and this Vitada's son is Manyu, and in the Manyu son, in their family only, Rantideva was born. Rantideva is also well-known personality. Rantideva's name is sung everywhere in the world because of his charitable nature. So Rantideva is well known for his charity. Everybody gives the example. If somebody wants to really talk about charity, Rantideva. So what happened that Rantideva had to kept fast for 48 days for providence. He and his family had to do 48 days. He was doing fasting, and after that he got a nicely cooked rice with ghee. He got it. Then Rantideva, praying to Lord, he was about to eat along with his people. Then a Brahmana came as a guest. He requested that he is hungry, he wants some food. So immediately, without thinking anything, he has given some food to him, and the person went away. Then after that, one Shudra came. He also said, I want some food. So he also given remaining some more portion. Then afterwards, one more person came. This time he came along with some dogs. He said, I want, and my dogs also want. So Rantideva had no option than to give the entire food to him. Then he has left over only with some water. He was about to drink water. At the time, a Chandala came that he is very thirsty, he wants some water. So the Rantideva, he was about to fall unconscious, but he ensured that he was remembering Supreme Lord Vishnu and gave that water also. That's why the Rantideva is well known in the world now and forever also. So, but these are none other than, these people are none other than Brahma Rudra, the Devatas. They really wanted to show the power of devotee, that how much he is strict and fixed on his oath and the austerity. And the Rantideva, whoever followed Rantideva afterwards, they all become Narayana Parayana. So this Bharadvaja, another grandson is Garga, and from the Garga, Shini, from Shini, Gargya, they took birth, and this Gargya is a Kshatriya, but from him a Brahmana Vamsha came, and in their family a person was born, his name is Hasti, and this Hasti only constructed Hastinapur, that is New Delhi. So in this way, the one by one people are coming out, those who become something from the Bharadwaja this came. And the Hasti sons are Ajamedha, Vimedha, Purumedha. These are all the three sons of Hasti, and from Vimedha the progeny increased, and whereas Purumedha did not have any children. And in Ajamedha family itself, Divodasa, a person is born, and Divodasa family, a great personality came. So Drupada Maharaj is having one daughter, Draupadi, and also one son. And all these Drupada Vamshaja, they became famous as Panchala Vamshiya. And from the Ajamedha, one son came, Ruksha, and this Raksha family, a person is called Pratipa. They got the Devapi, Shantanu, Bahlika. The three sons are born to that Pratipa, and Devapi went to forest leaving the kingdom. Because of the Shantanu, Maharaja has become the king. So Shantanu had a special, Shantanu Maharaja has a special power that if he touches any old person, immediately he is to get relieved from that pain of the old age, and he is to become young. And he is to, in that way, he is to give Swantana. That's why his name became as Shantanu. He is going to give very happiness to everybody. So this Shantanu is to give Shanti to everybody. And this Shantanu gave birth to Bhishma, because through Ganga, and Satyavati, and through Satyavati, this Shantanu gave birth to Chitrangada. And one more son is also there, Vichitravirya. So he has given birth to two. And this Chitrangada was killed by a Gandharva, and after that the Shantanu married Satyavati, and Shantanu before marrying to Shantanu, Satyavati gave birth to Vyasadeva from Parashara Muni, and Vyasadeva's son is Shukadeva Goswami, and Vichitravirya was the Shantanu's only leftover son, and he married Ambika and Ambalika. However, before giving children, giving progeny, he died of tuberculosis. So in this way, the things have started moving to come to the stage of Pandavas coming into picture. Then the order of Satyavati, Vyasadeva has given the seat in the wombs of wives of the Vichitravirya, and at the time he has given to one servant also. Because of that, Dhritarashtra, Pandaraja, Pandu, King Pandu, and Vidura, all the three are born. And Dhritarashtra in the womb of Gandhari got 100 sons, well-known Kauravas, and also one daughter. And the elder of all sons is Duryodhana, and the daughter name is Dushala. And because Panduraja, King Pandu was having curse, so there was no chance of getting children out of him, because he has two wives, one is Kunti and Madri, and Kunti had a mantra. Because of that, she could invite very powerful demigods, and because of them she has given birth to Yudhishthira Maharaj, Bhima, and Arjun, with the blessings of Ashwini Kumara, Nakula, and Sahadev. And Kunti also gave birth before marriage to a boy, and was known as Karna. So in this way, the Pandavas also came into picture. And Arjuna, this is all Shukadeva Goswami is telling, continue, he's telling one by one. And Arjuna Arjuna married Krishna Balaram's sister Subhadra, and from Arjuna and Subhadra a powerful boy was born. He is Abhimanyu, and Abhimanyu's wife is Uttara, and from the womb of Uttara Parikshit Maharaj is born, and Parikshit Maharaj's son is Janamejaya, and along with three more sons, and of all them the Janamejaya is the eldest, and this Janamejaya Chudagostamajari is going to conduct a sacrifice to kill all the serpents, is known as Sarpa Yaga. So in this way the Shukadeva Goswami telling the old story and also future everything, and in this the final last king is Kshemaka. Kshemaka is going to be the last king, and in this way the great Chandravamsha is really become cause is really given for the Devarshis and Rajarshis and great Brahmanas. They all took birth in this wonderful Chandravamsha, which has become a wonderful place, a platform for the associate of Lord Krishna to appear in this world, because Krishna wants to perform a great activity of eliminating the burden of the earth. That was his Bhubhara Haranaya. That's why his main purpose is to reduce the burden or eliminate the burden of the earth. That's why he need powerful Kshatriya associates. That's why Pandavas came into picture, and now we'll understand. Now when all the associates are ready, now Krishna is also getting ready to appear in this world. That is going to be our next third story today. I hope you are highly energized by seeing how from the great Bharata Maharaj, this Bharata Vamsha is called Bharata Vamsha. That's why we see that always Krishna is addressing Arjun in Bhagavad Gita, hey Bharat. So many times he says Bharata, hey Bharata. Means, okay, you have taken birth in the family of Bharata Maharaj. There are so many slokas, I'm not. So there he comes to the Bharata.